guys, it's Princess X, and today I'm filming a really cool video for you guys. But before I get started, are you guys really strapped for holiday money? I know I am. I've already spent so much money trying to get my friends presents. There's this really cool website on YouTube called MyIsh, and they are doing $150 gift cards from now until Christmas Eve for all your Christmas-Quantica purchases. And they're also giving out a $1,000 gift card on Christmas Day. So if you want to try and win some free cash for free, you don't have to do anything, subscribe to MyIsh, which is up there, and go down to the Facebook page below to read the form and fill everything out and read the rules. It's completely free, I promise, and you can get some free cash for all your purchases, which you'll need. But if you don't want to do MyIsh to win some money, then you can check out these DIY Christmas gift ideas. For this year, I did want to get my friends, a lot of things. Everybody always wants to buy people a lot of things. I love giving gifts more so than receiving them, but I wanted to do something really personal for my friends, so I decided to DIY most of the things that I got them. I did buy them some things, but for the most part, I DIY'd their gifts. And I wanted to give you guys some ideas of how you can DIY gifts for your friends and personalize them, and trust me, all these ideas come with really easy instructions and are super easy to follow, I promise. So what I'm going to do is on the side of this video, probably right here, I'm going to link different sections of this video for you guys, because I know this video is probably going to end up being pretty darn long, so I can just sort of explain every gift idea. But over here you'll see categories for different gift lovers. Food, room people who love, decorating their rooms, book lovers, makeup, body sort of gifts, and accessory lovers, anybody who loves fashion in your friends list, and whatever else. I will have categories right here, or you can just watch the video all the way through to get all the ideas. A lot of these ideas I did use, and I actually did, so you'll hear my experience with them, and I will have videos and pictures up here, either of me doing them, or if I'm talking about something else, a picture of how it will turn out. So yeah, and every tutorial, every image, everything that I include in this video or mention will be linked below, I promise. So I'm going to start off with the food gifts, and I just have everything that I wanted to mention written down, so sorry if I look down throughout the video. So the first thing are these really cool mugs, and these mugs cost me about maybe $3 each. So depending on how many friends you have, it's super, super, super cheap. So basically, you go get a white mug from the dollar store. It doesn't even have to be a nice, it doesn't have to be an expensive mug, because the dollar store sells really nice white ceramic mugs. So as long as it's a sort of plain mug, you can use it. So I went to the dollar store and bought these white mugs, and then you take a Sharpie and you write whatever you want on the cup, and you bake it in the oven for 30 minutes at 350 degrees, I believe. I will put it somewhere on the video or in the description bar, the exact time, so you don't mess anything up. And whatever you've written on the cup in Sharpie will permanently stay. They are not dishwasher friendly from what I've heard, but they are like hand wash friendly, so pretty easy to clean them anyways. And if you don't want to use a Sharpie, you can buy a porcelain marker or ceramic marker from Michael's or any other craft store, and that will be dishwasher friendly if you really want to make them permanent. I think porcelain markers are like $3 to $5. I just had like 5 Sharpies at home, so I figured I'd use Sharpies instead. And you can see me up there drawing on the cups. And what I thought was really cute is that you can take these mugs and fill them with, coffee or tea or hot chocolate, depending on the person, whatever they love. And then their favorite candy or cookies, or if you did coffee, maybe biscotti, any sort of like snack treat. And then wrap it in cellophane and tie it with a bow, and it'd be really, really, really cute. And it's personalized to that person because of what you wrote on the cup and what's inside the cup. So I think that's a really awesome idea. I'm doing it for my friends, however, I'm just filling it with hot chocolate packets, because everyone loves hot chocolate, and also it's like the Nestle hot chocolate, so it's really good hot chocolate. And also I'm getting my friends a lot of other stuff, but if you're doing these like party favors, or maybe you're just getting this for your friends, then you can fill it with a bunch of different snacks and sort of really personalize it for them. The next idea, this is something that I also did, is to just bake something. I actually did macarons, and macarons are like French pastry cookies. You see them in a lot of French, is it patisseries? I'm not sure, bakeries. They're very famous little cookies, and they're all over the interwebs, and I just always thought they were the cutest thing. I don't actually recommend doing them because, trust me, they require a lot of practice ahead of time before you make them. I went through about 3 failed batches before I actually got some good looking ones, and even then they weren't the best. But I did macarons filled with Nutella buttercream, and my friends seemed to really like them, so it didn't turn out too bad, but I wouldn't actually recommend doing those. But anything like that you can sort of dye, a cookie that you can dye. I dyed mine pink, like pastel pink, pastel sort of lilac, and then pastel green. And then I went to the dollar store and I knew they had these polishes because I bought some. I bought some pastel polishes that were the exact same colors as the macarons, and just when I tied the bag, I put the nail polish on the bag, and it's really cute because they get something that they can use forever and they get something they can eat right then. So it's a have your cake and eat it too situation, and they match and they're cute, and everyone just really loves gifts like this. And another great idea for food lovers is cake balls or pops, and these can be sort of plainly decorated, just dipped, and you can do whatever flavor cake you want, whatever, you know, topping or dipping that you want, or you can decorate these. I saw some really cute reindeer cake pops, and they were just the cutest things ever. They had like pretzels for ears, and they're just really cute and easy, and because they're so intricately decorated, you could do just like 3 per person or whatever, and they're on sticks. They're really yummy. So that's just sort of a quick, sort of easy idea, and they're fun to decorate. That would be a great thing at a sort of Christmas party, to have a decorating party, decorating like cake pops or cookies or whatever. Now, if your friends are not so much into food as I am, or you aren't, another great thing is accessories. Everyone loves accessories, right? Especially the fashion person in your life will love these ideas. So the first idea, and this is something that I did, are tattoo tights. And tattoo tights are really in right now. They've been seen on the runway. They're really in overseas. I know, especially in Japan, there's a lot of tattoo tights going on right now. And the cool thing about DIY tattoo tights is that you can put any design you find online onto the tights. So what you do is you buy like nude tights, and you find whatever design you want. For mine, since I made them for Candace, I did a quote. Her favorite quote is "Sacred and Undeniable, 1776," which, it's some history thing. She's a history nerd, so yeah, but she's always wanted to get that tattooed on her, but never thinks she actually will. So I thought it'd be cool to give her a tattoo tight with that quote on the sort of calf area. So it looks really cool. It's in a sort of script font. You'll see me sort of printing it over here. But you print that off, and you wrap it around a cylinder, and you put it in the tight where you want it to be. And then you could just tie it off or stuff the tight in so it doesn't move while you're doing it. And use a fabric pin. I heard some people use Sharpie, but I've heard that Sharpie doesn't last, and it bleeds and stuff like that. So I wouldn't recommend Sharpie. Just splurge and get a $3 fabric pin, honestly, because it does make the difference. And you take the black fabric pin, or you can use colors if you want to, and you just go over the design, let it sit, let it dry, and then you remove the cylinder and you have your tattoo tights. And they're totally customizable, which is the really awesome thing about them. So you can make them in any design. If you know for a fact they've ever wanted to get something tattooed on them, you can sort of sneak your way into getting that. I snuck my way into getting that answer out of her. The next thing are phone cases or iPad cases. I put this in the accessory thing because I thought it fit well. And these are so easy and so cheap. And these are possibly my like favorite part of all the gifts that I made. Basically, I went to the dollar store. And the dollar store does sell phone cases, if you're wondering. Went to the dollar store and I bought 2 iPhone 4 cases because 2 of my friends have iPhone 4s. And they were in this sort of like periwinkle blue color. I guess it was pretty if I was just going to give them the plain phone case, but that was not the plan. And then I went to Michael's and bought acrylic paint that cost me 69 cents per bottle. Bought it in black and I bought it in white. So I did all that, and then I bought some Mod Podge, and I got it in the glossy finish. You can get it in the matte finish or whatever have you, and basically painted over the original color of the iPhone. I'm sorry, I got a text. I painted over the original color of the iPhone, and you can see the whole process here. And then once that dried, I printed off a photo, whatever photo you want. For Candace, I used a photo of Robert Downey Jr. that I thought was really cool looking because she is totally obsessed with Robert Downey Jr. And for Alexis, I did a picture of Corey Gray, who she loves, and I think these are fun phone cases because they didn't cost much, so if that person never really uses it, it's just a sort of novelty item to have, which is why I did sort of novelty characters like Robert Downey Jr. and Corey Gray, because although they might not want to carry a picture of so-and-so's face on their phone, it's still cool to have, so there's that, and I think it's sort of novelty. They can use it, you know, whenever they want, just for fun. And so anyways, you print that off, and I will link the template that I used down below. And you cut it out and you just Mod Podge that onto the phone, and then once all that is dry, you cover it with one more layer of Mod Podge Glossy, and it looks just like a phone case, and it'll go right onto their iPhone. And I think it is an awesome, awesome, awesome personalizable gift. You can make it any freaking design that you want. You can design your own, whatever floats your boat. So that's pretty cool. If you don't want to do that, another idea, this is what I did for Carly, or Carly Joe here on YouTube. I went, and they also had iPad cases at the dollar store. They had one in white, and they had a bunch of different colors actually. They had like bright green, they had pink, they had black, they had white, and I saw the white one and an idea immediately popped in my head, and I think this is a totally cute idea. So basically buy a white or clear, I guess you could do clear too if you wanted to, a white or clear iPad case, and a Sharpie is all you'll need. And what I'm going to do, I haven't actually done this one yet, but what I'm going to do, and you'll see it up there once it's, you know, being done, is sort of lightly sketch on quotes from Carly's favorite songs. Carly is a music fanatic. She loves, loves, loves music, and, you know, that's like her life, basically. So I was going to get quotes from her favorite songs and write them in Sharpie and cursive on the iPad case, and just fill up the entire back of the iPad case with Sharpie quotes. So I thought that'd be really cute. And then once all that is dry, make sure it's dry, geez, and then cover it with Mod Podge. And then you have a cute sort of minimalistic style iPad case, so it's very stylish, but still very personalized because it's that person's favorite quotes and favorite song quotes. So there's that. So the last accessory is an infinity scarf, and infinity scarves are totally in right now. I wish I had one. I really should buy myself one because I think they're really cute and really easy to sort of style along with things. This infinity scarf is DIY because you make it out of old sweaters or repurposed sweaters. You can go to the thrift store and buy a bunch of different colored sweaters, and it's really, really, really fun and super easy to make. I'll link the tutorial below and a sort of image of what it would turn out like. And I think they're really awesome, and it's not like it costs you a lot because you're just buying like $3 sweaters from Goodwill, or if you didn't want thrifted sweaters, which are fine in my opinion, you wash them and they're brand new, you could go to Walmart and get like $5 sweaters, and that eventually would rack up, but even though it would rack up, it still wouldn't be as much as, say, you know, like an expensive, nice infinity scarf, and you made it yourself. So that, you know, the thought that someone has spent time making something themselves is special in its own. So those are the accessories. The next is for the room decorator or the, you know, apartment lover or the organizer in your friend group. And these are all ideas that they can put around their room and use. Really, really useful gifts. So the first gift, and I think this one is amazing, honestly. I saw this on marthastewart.com. I love marthastewart.com, honestly. And it is a dip dye candle, and basically you go and buy plain white candles, no packaging. They don't come in glass containers, nothing. They just have to be plain white candles, and candles like that usually come in like a vanilla scent, so a very sort of like universal scent, nothing you have to worry too much about, you know, getting the wrong scent or whatever. And then you melt down colored soy wax or colored candle wax, which you can buy at craft stores, or you can also use melted down crayons, which is very cool. And you melt that down and just dip the candle into it and pull it out, and it looks like it's been dip dyed around the bottom. And when you stick this on a sort of clear glass plate and melt it, it just looks very pretty. And you could dip dye in ombre shades, coordinating with that person's room theme, or coordinating with that person's like wall color, or that person's favorite color in general, anything like that, and it turns out really cool looking. I'll put it right here, and I'll link the tutorial below, of course. I love that idea. I think dip dye candles are really beautiful and classy looking, and I think they'll match really great with any room, and any room decorator would love candles like that. The next thing are DIY canvases, and I saw some girl do this and I was like, that's a great idea. So you all have heard of the canvases you can print off at like Walmart or CVS, any sort of store that does photo printing services. You can buy canvases of whatever photo you want, but they cost like $20, and that is crazy. So instead of doing that, you can go to Michael's, and I'll link the video wherever that I saw. And you go to Michael's and buy canvas, and then you get whatever photo you want or magazine you want, print it off, or, you know, if you have a magazine, then it's just a magazine, and you glue it to the canvas, and then you spray over it with sealer, and you have a really nice sort of wall canvas personalized to whatever photo that person would like, or, you know, whatever design they really like, anything like that. And it's really cool looking, and I'll just link the video because the girl shows every step. But I think that one's really, really cool and easy to make, and a lot cheaper than actually printing canvases off at a store. So there's that. And then the last idea for room organizing is a jewelry organizer. I've seen so many videos this year of how to make jewelry organizers, and you could do any design you want, honestly, with all the videos that there are out there. There are the ones that, you know, are made out of like cups and plates stacked to make ring organizers or bracelets or whatever you want to put on them. I've seen ones that do that with knobs at the top so you can hang off necklaces. There are so many designs, and my favorite person for jewelry organizers is Beauty Splurge. She does so many videos on jewelry organizers. It's crazy. So I'll link her channel below and you can check out all her videos. But I think that's really great, especially if that person already has a lot of accessories. You don't want to do an accessory for them or buy them jewelry. You can make them a jewelry organizer instead, and it's something that they can use a lot. So I think that's pretty cool. The next category is for anybody that loves sort of body gifts or sort of relaxation gifts or makeup gifts, anything like that. And you can home make these, I promise. So the first thing is homemade bath salts, and what's cool about homemade bath salts is you can do them in any scent that you want to. So if you know that person's favorite scent, because some people do have favorite scents, you can do it in their favorite scent, or you can do it in their favorite color to make it really pretty. I've seen peppermint ones that are like pink and white and then pink and white, and they're really cute. So I will link a few sort of links below on how to make homemade bath salts, because I know there are a lot of tutorials out there, so that's a really great gift and really good for relaxing. And then the next thing is homemade makeup. The best tutorials that I've ever seen for homemade makeup also come from Beauty Splurge, and she did a cream blush tutorial and a lipstick tutorial, and they turned out awesome. I think these are great gifts, especially if you don't want to go buy makeup, because I think buying makeup especially is sort of impersonal, whereas if you make the gift for them, you can do whatever shade they've really been wanting but haven't been able to find, or, you know, you could do some really crazy shades and just do it as a fun gift. So I think that that's really awesome. She has a tutorial on how to make cream blush and how to make lipstick, so like once again, you can check out her channel, and they're really in depth and very good for, you know, skin, so you don't have to worry about them hurting someone's skin because it's all natural. It's not, you know, made by a company that may or may not put chemicals in their makeup. So that's a really great gift as well. And the last thing is once again from Beauty Splurge, because she's like my favorite DIY YouTuber ever, and she made this really awesome rainbow body butter. And you know, body butter is cool in its own, but this one is in a jar and it has the layers of the rainbow going all the way down. I think it's a really pretty standalone gift, so it looks really cool coming out, you know, when you're giving it to the person, and it'll look cool when it's sitting in their bathroom. And then it's also useful because it's a body butter and it smells whatever scent you want it to smell, so that's really awesome. The last category is for the book lovers in your friend group, and the first one, I thought these were gorgeous, 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 and I would love to make some for myself, and they are ribbon bookmarks. I'm constantly losing bookmarks. I love to read, but I'm constantly losing bookmarks, so I think it's really cool to make someone bookmarks, especially if they're like me and they lose them a lot. These are really pretty decorated ribbon bookmarks that have a charm on the bottom, and I'll link the tutorial below, but they're very pretty. You can buy really nice velvet ribbon and do it in their favorite color. You can buy a charm of their favorite image or anything like that, and then they have a really nice sort of classic bookmark to use whenever they're reading. The next thing is sort of an accessory, but it's still very much for a book lover, and this is a book necklace, and I saw this and just thought it was the cutest thing ever. Basically, it is a necklace, whatever chain you want it to be. You could even put beads on the chain if you wanted to. And then the charm in the center is a small version of their favorite book. And it could be any book because this tutorial shows you how to do it with any book. So basically it's just like a bunch of printing and gluing, and then it's putting the charm on the necklace. So it's really, really, really easy and cheap. And the necklaces turn out so cool. So if they have a book that they're constantly reading or constantly talking about, or they've read like 20 times, it'd be really cool to get them a book necklace so they can always have that book with them even if they're not reading it. Gift is bookends. If they have a lot of books and they keep them like on a desk somewhere or not a bookshelf so they don't have bookends, bookends are really easy to make, and there are so many designs out there that you could DIY. One that I thought was really cool looking was a sort of bookend design. I'm not sure how they made that part, but the main part of the bookend was a plastic animal which you can buy like anywhere. I think they used a giraffe, and the whole thing was spray painted with gold metallic paint. It sounds strange, but it actually ended up looking really cool and very like rustic almost, very pretty. I really liked the look of it, and I think it would look really great for a room, especially of that kind of theme. But I will link below tons of different bookend projects because there are so many different ones out there, and you can definitely personalize it to that person and what they love to see. But I think bookends are really cool because it keeps that person organized as well. So that's it for the DIY gift video. I'm actually going to leave my favorite site below. This is where I've gone for so many gift ideas this year and past years as well, and also a lot of the ideas that I told you guys about this video, the tutorials come from that site, and that is Craft Gawker. If you've never heard of that site, it's basically amazing for anyone that loves to do crafts or receive crafts. I love this site, and I'll just link it below, but it has so many ideas. You can search on the site, you can look through all of their pages, even though there's like there's more than 10,000 tutorials on that site. I know there are. So it's very, very cool. So check that out if you want more ideas and this video did not completely satisfy you. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Check out my ish, which will once again be linked up here if you want to try and win some money. Comment, like, subscribe, send in all your requests. I will be taking lots of requests, and tomorrow or someday soon there will be a video of my friends unboxing their presents and what they sort of think about it. And I will also have the Holly Jolly tag up Friday or tomorrow. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment, subscribe, send in your requests, and I will see you guys later.